How about now?
I think I'm gonna start.
How about now?
Yeah. It's a lot of sound though.
Yeah, I think it's echoing now. It is coming in. It's just. We'll go with the mic now, and if it's echoing, it's not. Okay, so we are going to have our first reactions to the Vogue World Paris. Okay, so the Vogue World Paris happened this week, obviously in Paris, and shout out to Anna Wintour again, because I guess, she puts these things together, and her team. There's a ton of people that are very much involved in these things, so don't want to forget about all those who put the work in, because it's a really incredible show actually, and it's obvious that all of these things are coming together because the Olympics are in Paris this year, and I think we might go. So there were performances from a few artists. It looks like Bad Bunny performed. Tiana Taylor had like a dance recital. No, she had like a major, fierce, epic dance routine that she did. Yeah, I mean like first impression.
Right. Okay.
Okay, like so we watched it. So is that not a first impression?
Austin Butler to be attractive. I couldn't watch him making sexy eyes with every camera he sees. Like, if you're looking on the red carpet, he's always like,
Get her out of here. I don't know how Candace Owen got like
Real.
on a reel on the TV. Anyways, so we've already watched the show, but not like truly in depth. But
Yeah, we just played it for our grandma. Yeah, Granny.
yeah, so basically, oh my gosh, I'm like drawing a blank. It's pretty late, but we watched the show, not necessarily like, in depth. We kind of had it on and just kind of, we're doing things, but basically there were a ton of performances. Serena came out and she walked for Off-White. We're gonna check that out. And there were a ton of people involved that, are very recognizable globally. And yeah, so let's get started here.
Let's get started. Okay.
So Cara Delevingne starts the show.
Yeah, she's the host, I think.
Yeah, and all of the, it looks like all of the showcases were French designers, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what she's wearing, but we have it on mute because I think there's probably like copyright things going on that we're avoiding. I do love this kind of Beetlejuice style.
Yeah, there's a new Beetlejuice coming out.
Ooh.
September 6th, I think.
Well, the original is amazing, so I wonder what this is going to be like.
I need to watch the original again. I haven't
It's
watched
showtime.
I know.
Okay.
I haven't watched in a long time. I probably watched like the musical, but I haven't watched.
So Jean-Paul Gaultier starts the show.
Yeah, he was dressing Aya.
Yep, so Aya came out. I think she's going to come out now and she's going to perform. Well, they actually had this like kind of tribute to all of the artists and the French artists and things like that.
It feels a little bit.
Wow, look at that gown. That's a gorgeous. She looks
Yeah, and the
amazing.
corset.
She looks so great. Oh, right. And they brought out like the vintage Chanel. Oh, man. It's so
For
gorgeous.
cycling, for the cycling, I think. They did like different sports decades. So like cycling 1910, 2000.
Oh, okay.
Football,
Yeah, this is really
stuff
cool.
like that. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. So it's like a layering of like the fashion with the sport because it's Olympics time.
yeah, because you have to look good when you're playing a sport. Like
Yeah.
every
I
sport
love-
wears good.
Yeah, I love this gown. This gown is stunning. She looks amazing. Head to toe. She looks so good. And I love these I love flapper. I love 1920s style. I love those haircuts. I used to have a haircut like this. I might have to bring it back. I used to have this gorgeous bang bob. Maybe I'll insert a picture from high school.
I've never had a bang. I'm not there in life yet. I don't think.
Well, I was like in high school.
I know, but the high school then and high school now is really
It's
different.
different, yeah. It's like Gen Z vibes. Oh my god, this is a stunning. I love a pantsuit. This is gorgeous. Yeah, so the haircuts and the flowy pieces are beautiful. And I think these are archive. I'm not sure if they are pieces that were
can
made
be
for the
sold?
show or if they're archived pieces. If they are, that's incredibly intense because that means they're antiques. But I look stunning. I'm loving her
I like it too.
brown head to toe.
I actually like brown a lot.
God, these dresses are gorgeous. I think Chanel kind of never misses, you know? So classic, but it's still like very bending, you know? It's not too boring. It's not too old money chic. It's got a lot of a good vibe. I wonder
1920s.
1920s. I guess this is like giving me like Josephine Baker kind of, you know, showgirl kind of vibes. FKA Twigs there. I like that they kind of use the outside back as the backdrop.
I like it too. I have no reason to dislike it.
I mean, I feel like sometimes, first of all, like the Olympics is happening and it's Paris, so they need to show Paris. But there's also like, it's really easy to always be indoors for these types of things, and I think this is kind of a cool thing to do in the park. I don't remember when we were in Philly and they did like a show in the park. Like that's kind of a vibe. I don't know how many people in the audience here are like locals, but
she
that
was
would be really
singing,
cool.
right?
Yeah. I love like local shows in the park. Like if a lot of locals were invited, that would be super cool too because it's always nice to enjoy your city. Oh my god, it's Maluma.
There's a lot of I didn't even know about this event. I was just told about it. I didn't know.
Well, did you like it?
Yeah, it's something to watch.
I feel like being
I
a
like
part
the-
of
I
it
like
would be
the
so much
orchestra.
cooler.
No, I like the orchestra.
Yeah, that is nice that they brought out the orchestra, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like being a part of it would be more fun than just watching it, you know?
I think it's fun. I like what they're doing. Like, I like the different angles of the camera, like the movement and like the different people dancing and stuff like that. But something about it, I don't know if it's like the camera. Something about it is it's just missing something. I'm not sure what it is, so I guess I shouldn't say it's missing anything if I don't know what it's missing, because I guess.
Okay, but Alton Mason is like really pretty, isn't he?
I'm not talking about him right now, but I know I think he's been like all.
He's
I've
like
been seeing him a
model
lot
everywhere.
in like the model.
Yeah, I think he's like the first black male model to walk for Chanel. That's what I've heard. That's incredible. That's
It's 2024.
No.
You can do anything.
and yeah, and like the height requirements are not even a thing anymore. That's like that's the past.
I don't know what this is missing. I don't know if it's like, I don't know, something about it just.
You know what I do think would have been really cool if they mapped the floor a little bit better. So like it's just genuinely like the blocking is a little bit sparse and difficult to follow because they're literally just on the pavement, like in the city.
Maybe that's what
I
it
feel
is,
like
the
they could have.
Okay, this theater minor.
Yeah, I do have a minor in theater. A natural thespian, some would say, and I'm kidding. But I think if they kind of blocked the floor with some interesting kind of, a set. I think the set is a little
With
bit...
Henry Link fixtures?
Yeah, with Henry Link fixtures and antique Stanley pieces. Staged it a little bit more. But it's very difficult, because it is, I guess, supposed to showcase Paris, which this is Paris, the backdrop of all of the gorgeous architecture, I guess, is important rather than creating a stage. The stage is the city. So it just depends. I think it's taste. For me, it would have been a little bit cooler to have some more staging, but I respect that there was, a showcase of the city and the architecture of the city. I think it's kind of important because the Olympics are happening in Paris 2024, so we need to see Paris. Oh my God, these suits are so dope.
I agree. I
Look
like them
how stunning. Oh my God, she looks so stunning. Let's go back and look at her. She's like a vision. Love this suit. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, I feel like she's coming to tell me something about the future. My only gripe is I wish I could see a little bit more of the fashion, like kind of
I don't know what I'm looking at.
No, I think the camera work is a little bit, it's a lot.
I'm
It's like
looking
it's
at.
trying to kind of, it's difficult to follow all of it, The camera work is a little bit difficult to follow, but there's a lot to capture, I guess. It's like a marching parade. It's like a parade.
But I feel like parades have more
More like big
no,
floats.
I'm just not going to say anything.
Why not? I feel like you have to understand, like, Parisian style is very, it's
This
a little
is-
bit more minimalist than, like, Italian style.
I know, but I
or
think they still-
New
they-
York is very just over the top.
I think they tried to go minimalist, but still have a little bit of like maybe kind of abstract in there what they wouldn't, and I don't think it's meshing properly.
I got it.
Like you were saying, like the blocking and then like the layout kind of the circle. Like they could have maybe chose a square park or like
There may be some significance to this location,
Yeah,
we didn't really do any research on that, so I don't see. It's the famed Palace Vendôme. I cannot pronounce French correctly, so my apologies.
I mean, the
to any
architecture is
French-speaking
beautiful.
people.
I love what? I love your European. I love European architecture.
I think that like for Paris, this is like this is Parisian to me.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Paris. The only thing I know about them is that the Olympics is there.
And the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And croissants.
Yeah, and they have amazing butter and amazing baking pastries techniques.
I am definitely more.
She's
It's so
definitely
funny.
way
I'm
more.
like
I'm not.
no. I'm like an Italian design girl, so I love like loud kind of. I don't want to say loud because maybe that would be offensive to Italian design, but just more bolder, fiercer style. I'm not really a simplistic, Parisian style, dressing person, but I am wearing Balmain, which is kind of funny because that is a French brand.
Yeah, and
So
I'm
they're-
wearing Reebok, which I think is Austrian.
So I feel like I'm not like trying to shade Parisian style at all, but it is a lot more simple and simplistic. And here we have like Sabrina Carpenter coming out. She's got like this South of France kind of scarf over the head and the stripes and the nautical kind of theme for kind of.
It's almost like beachy, but like kind
It's
of
like beachy,
cruisy.
but it's super simple. It's super chic, It's that kind of style, which is not really my style so much. I am a little bit more, bold and fierce and maybe chaotic to a certain extent. a little bit more rock and roll, a little bit more glam, not so effortless beauty. I think this is very Paris when I look at this, if I'm being honest. Everything, you know, the architecture, the setup, all of that kind of stuff. Paris, to me, as a city, is a city that is far more... oh, look, it's Normani. It's far more just like... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm like struggling to find the words tonight. But it's a city that's way more... it's like kind of an effortless city to a certain extent. It's not...
I think she was...
Yeah, but like very effortless in the way that things are supposed to come together is the way that I see Paris.
It's almost like simplistic.
Yeah, it's like a simplistic kind of, you know, Paris girl makeup is just like you take a little bit of blush on the cheek and put a little bit of lipstick on, you know? Like that's not my vibe. Like I'm a full-blown glamour girl. And I feel like, you know, I think that was Kate Upton. She had like a big rise a few years ago, and I don't know. Oh, this is the Emily in Paris people. Which is so funny that that show kind of blew up because it's so standard American in Paris kind of vibe, which is usually obnoxious and nobody likes, but the show got really big. Let's see what else we have here. So 1950s equestrian. I'm guessing, was this Hermes's time to shine? If
Hermes is known for their equestrian collection.
Yeah, definitely. This, I'm not sure if this was Hermes stuff. Usually I think they have a designer for each decade. Is it what it was happening? But I don't think they use Hermes. I think they use these vintage scarves, which by the way, scarves definitely are a huge part of our fashion religion, so I respect it. I think scarves just add like so much to an outfit.
Paris is famous for scarves.
Yeah, French.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, definitely. Scarves can be worn just like, you know, over the head, on the neck, around, you know, and, you know, you can kind of use scarves to accessorize. You can turn them into clothing, skirts,
Use them
shirts.
for protection.
You can use them for protection. Oh my God,
There's
like,
Naomi.
there's no, we're scarf people. Like, that's just what it is. So, occasionally I see people kind of like trying to pull a scarf vibe, and they're just not being chill about it, and you need to be chill about the scarf. The scarf is not supposed to stress you out. Like,
I am the people she's talking about.
no,
Sometimes
no.
I am not chill with my scarves, but I don't mind because
I also feel like scarves to a lot of people feel like mature, but it's like, to me, it's mature in a good way because it like adds personality. A scarf is so incredible. It can like tell a story, and the patterns, and you know, there's so many colors that can be pulled in to make things work. I just love scarves, so I love this little scarf tribute
with the equestrian.
with the equestrian thing. I don't know why Hermes wasn't, and correct me if it's not here, but like I don't know why Hermes wasn't a part of this equestrian thing, because Hermes is kind of known for making the horse bags and things like that, so.
Oh, okay. Knifing, 1940s knife or 50s?
These are fencing.
Fencing, knifing.
I don't actually know. Okay.
I used to want to fence so bad when I saw it in like movies and stuff.
Yeah, like I think it was in like Parent Trap.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
is.
when I saw it in Parent Trap when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, I want to go fencing. I think the guy that is here. No, I thought there was a guy here who's he's a famous fencer.
Probably.
Okay, so for me, these
It's not.
it's neither here nor there. This looks like Paco Rabanne. Is this a Paco Rabanne tribute? Yeah, it is. And I am a huge Paco Rabanne fan. So the thing about the Paco Rabanne stuff is I feel it's kind of that effortless chic, but
Where
it's
is
so grand. All of these
It's French?
metal, yeah, Paco Rabanne.
Okay.
So all of these, you know, sheets of metal making a gown, very 1960s mod girl, you know, but also very monochromatic, so it's not overly too done. But I love Paco Rabanne. The only thing about Paco Rabanne that does stress me, I do have some Paco Rabanne in the closet. I have a gorgeous
A purse. You have two purses. That
yeah,
are
there's not
Paco
Paco Rabanne. Oh, look at Tiana Taylor. This looks like very Paco Rabanne, but like today's Paco Rabanne. What I have of Paco Rabanne are like this top that's got like this really cool Victorian frill action. So yeah, I like it. This for me is as, this is my side of French fashion that I like, is this kind of, whoa, is this like, you know, glamour with all of the metal and stuff like that. Wow, she's really giving it her all. That's incredible.
I don't think.
You know, I've always thought the fencing sword, is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so, I don't know if that's what they call it, but I love it. It's like it has like a cup
I know
over the
that cups-
hand.
I know, it's amazing. There's
It's like,
no.
it's like, why don't I have this in my
Yeah,
house?
it's not. There should be no fencing, hate, slander, any of that.
Like, why aren't we fencing more? Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, let's do fencing.
Like, why aren't we fencing more?
Well, the Olympics.
Like, why wasn't I a fencer? Hi, Russell Westbrook and friends.
He's cool.
Okay.
Nice hats.
Hey, girl. Wow, look at the hair. Oh my god, this is
I
so
love this. They look
stunning.
amazing. Gorgeous girls.
The Battle of Versailles was an evening organized to raise funds to. Oh my god, that green.
Hey, I knew you were gonna love that. It's Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh my, oh my. Green is my absolute favorite color, by the way.
I don't have a favorite color.
She does. Her favorite color is garnet, but she doesn't want to admit it because garnet is my birthstone.
I like garnet in a theoretical way.
This blue,
It's like an indigo.
so stunning.
The fencing pants look a little bit vulnerable. That's the only thing I don't like.
I think they have to wear something over their crotch.
Okay.
We're just not seeing it.
Yeah, I know they wear like a metal thing. It's just so the tights look a little bit too.
Okay, girl.
I don't know.
Do your thing, honey. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is
goodness.
amazing.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Whoa, ooh, ooh, ooh. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
I just feel like it's a little bit.
It's very Olympics opening ceremony vibe.
I know, but I think.
They look
I
like
think
dots.
even from the start, even if it is the famed Palace Vedum or Vedome, it is that Sierra.
Anything's possible.
I think this park was created for Paris, so it has a Paris vibe, and the Olympic vibe they're bringing to it is not.
You don't support. You support it, but you're finding the ways to better support it. All right.
I was in karate before, so
Yeah, I think. What were you? A green belt?
green yellow was my highest. It's not. I was out of there before. I was out of there before the sun came back around. This is the 80s.
I'm gonna have to zoom past this because I am not a karate kid. Actually, is that karate or is it taekwondo?
They just said martial arts, so
Okay,
any of it
because
is
it could have been jujitsu. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I think it's really, really cool. I'm here for fashion tonight, and you know those robes are pretty cool. But
I don't think there's anything certain.
I'm not sure what that is, but okay.
She's the fashion girl. I'm just here for support. I'm not really.
That's not true. She loves fashion too, and I'm not the fashion girl. I just love to express myself, my mood, my feelings, my energy through my appearance, through
Yeah, I like to
art
express myself
and garments, because I think that's also kind of lost in fashion, is that, you know, fashion can be very trendy for a lot of people. I like trends, but I definitely love personal style, which is whatever the hell you feel like doing, you know? So that's why I can get kind of consumed in this. That's why we do talk about things on Racquetball. Oh my god, I recognize that walk anywhere. That's Anoke. Yeah, oh my god, she's so stunning. She's
And her
literally
walk is so swaggy.
so
but
swaggy.
Still so like
sultry and like she's
model of the year this year.
yeah.
23 robbed her. These are the
The French flag.
yeah, the French flag.
Yeah, she looks really, really.
So is this a new collection?
Oh. Bad Bunny's shoes. I fucking love those boots. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, but they are
He is stepping a little funny in those boots.
No,
but
I think the actual silhouette of the boot is silly, but it's also fun and like I'll kick you with.
I
my
mean, he's
fucking boot.
really feeling himself. I think that's a good vibe. He's come out very confidently. I guess it's a comfortable stage. It's like the park.
I know it's nice. I don't know, something about it. I think it's just the staging and the blocking, what they're trying to do, like how
You
the
know
Olympics
what
is.
I think it is?
What?
They're just trying to make it like a walk in the park, like people play in the park and like do stuff at the park.
Oh, that's probably what they're making it, and I get it. But the way it's set up, it's Paris, so they made this intricate park shaped a certain way in a certain area, so it kind of doesn't feel as natural as it should.
I got it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I got it.
To me.
This vibe is giving me like Washington Square Park. It's just like people doing a whole bunch of crazy shit in the park. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Who's he dressed by? I'm not sure, but that looks like a jumpsuit, not a jacket and a pant. So it's giving James Brown 1960, which, you know, I'm not mad at. It's just a little unusual for trying to go to the bathroom. You know, rompers are like a vibe, but like they are very, very annoying when you need to go there. Oh my gosh, there
Yeah,
she
if you
is.
have on a
I really,
romper,
really
don't-
like this though. This is something that I probably would not wear. I'm kidding. It's something
No,
that
the cut. You
I like the cut a lot, and I actually like the stripes a lot. I think that it's just, for me, I would have probably zhuzhed it up with some
Hi,
accessories.
Serena.
Okay, girl, look at that body. Oh my, and look at Venus. Look at those arms. They look so good.
Yeah, they look great.
I just love the energy coming out. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gorgeous. Venus looks stunning. Serena, you look amazing. I love this cut of dress on her.
I love tennis wear.
Yeah, for sure. We used to play tennis, but we don't talk about
she's
that anymore.
supposed to be like a tennis bag.
Is she?
Venus.
Venus, okay.
Okay, I thought it was like something else.
How cute is that? That's very, very cute. I like that very much. Quite lovely. Is he wearing a dress?
I think a top and a skirt.
Okay. Look
we
at
go.
those boots.
It's like the boots Dorothy clicked to get back home.
Yeah, but they kind of look like my Ferragamo boots, which they're obviously not Ferragamo because Ferragamo is an Italian designer.
I don't know what those boots look like.
Silver Ferragamo boots. Actually, these are a little bit more pointed, but I guess like the
And
vibe.
I giggle at them. They're
Yeah,
kind of
you
flat,
laugh.
and they tap the floor. Yeah,
She's
they're
like
funny.
she's like my Ferragamo boots, and let me
It's
tell
not that I
you,
don't like them. They're just funny boots. They're nice. They're nice.
they're funny boots.
Things can be funny, but still nice.
Okay,
Just
so I have these pair of Ferragamo boots I really like.
things can be funny, but
Okay, but the ones that I really wanted were the Fendi silver boots, and I think Kate Blanchett wore those boots in
yeah, in Ocean's 8.
in Ocean's 8, and oh my god. I wanted those boots so bad, but by the time I got around to them, I could not find those boots any longer. So when you see it, you get it, because you never know. But you know what? I have a feeling that they're gonna come back around and like I'm gonna get my pair of Fendi silver boots. But until then, I have these beautiful Ferragamo ones that I absolutely love, and they're bright, shiny silver. And every time I wear them, they clippity clappity, and my sister laughs at me.
Yes, they're very funny to me.
Oh, they doing a little twerk time.
Twerk time is insane.
Twerk time. Okay. Yes, girl. You get it, girl. Okay. Oh. They not like us. They not like I'm kidding.
How long do you think they've been practicing this?
I'm gonna say 3 days.
Are you serious? Just through rehearsal?
Probably 1. I mean, these are all very professional artists. Oh. Okay. They definitely didn't practice on the spot.
You don't
know?
think so, right?
No,
Because
no,
something
no.
seems.
They would have had to break down. They would have had to close off the park for so long. They probably had 1 rehearsal right before the show.
Yeah, but they must
in
have
the
like
park,
a set that's like.
But they've prepared, at the studio. They've blocked the studio to make it seem like it was going to be the set.
Look.
Look at those boots. Those boots are banging. But you know what?
I like them. I like them. It's just they are.
Let me tell you, it's very James Brown. It's the jumpsuit
Yeah.
with the boots.
Maybe that's what they were going for.
The jumpsuit does not fit that well, but I get the vibe. Shout out to James Brown. If you're ever curious about jumpsuit and a boots and a jumpsuit and a boot.
Or a vest. James Brown used to wear a vest.
Yeah, I used to wear a vest. Used to wear a vested jumpsuit as well.
Yeah, vested jumpsuit. So
Vested jumpsuit. Wow, look at that. They've actually fit his,
clothes really well, proportionate.
very
They didn't
nice
make it-
tailoring for a very tall person. So yeah, he looks great. And this dress looks stunning. I don't know, who designed this, but they all look so great. It's a little awkward too to just like consider walking in the park. Like, it's a little weird. So I feel like even some of
They worked well with it.
I don't know, I just feel like you're getting people walking through the park. Like, imagine walking through the park. It's not as simple as like walking a stage and like being like, okay, this is the end of the stage. It's like, I'm just free walking. Like, they told me where to go, but like, I still am very much,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
All right, so we're getting kind of the whole,
All of the looks.
all of the looks here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I think it's very French.
Very French for sure. Very Olympics opening ceremony.
Look. Is she awake?
Yeah. Thank you, Cara Delevingne. I've had a blast with you guys, and I can't wait to see you next year. Because I'll be there. Bye. Okay, so that was the
Vogue World Paris.
Vogue World Paris. And I think, like, honestly, I'm going to give that show a thumbs up because it was very entertaining. It was a great opening to the Olympics coming up. I think they actually showcased a lot of artists that the Olympics probably won't because the Olympics is going to tailor a lot of those opening ceremony performances to, like, staple French brands and people. And so I think this was really cool. We're streaming, honey.
I know, but my eyeliner this one.
Oh my god, no it doesn't. So I think that this was a really nice show to kind of open, like what's going to be happening in the Olympics. And yeah, that's what's going on.
I'm excited for the Olympics. I think we're gonna go.
Yeah, I think we're going to go too. Maybe, I'm thinking like I was going to go next month, but I have a feeling we're going to go for like the closing side of it.
Okay.
I don't know. There's like, I was looking at like tickets, but some of the things that I want to attend, it's really weird because I just forget. Like every 4 years, I kind of forget how the Olympics operates. Like when is the track stuff? When is the swimming, when is the, you know, team sports, basketballs, footballs, things like I forget. So I need to go back and look, but we are getting close to that time, so we'll have to come up with what we want to do then.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you for watching, and
Yes.
we will see you soon. We're probably going to go live with some music in a little bit, so
Check
make
us
sure
out.
you subscribe to Sydscity channel if you're here on Racquetball, and if you're at Sydscity, come on over and join me at Racquetball, because we talk about things. And then you can check out the Scully where I talk about thoughts. So I'll
I like
see
that.
you later.